The following program contains scenes and language of a frank and explicit nature. Discretion is advised.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year, dear everyone. Happy New Year to you. Look at that. All right. Happy New Year, everyone, and to all a good night. Listen. This is the first episode of Rare Form Radio for the year of our Lord 2024, and we thought it would be best to start out with almost none of the regular people here. So we're starting. Heidi, our normal co-host, is...
Bitch, I know who Heidi is.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the audience. She is with family in Wisconsin, and also, if I can say it, she's sick with the COVID.
So, you know why she's got the COVID, right?
Because she's a promiscuous slut.
I was going to say because she's a Trumper, but same thing.
It's pretty good. Anti-vax tassel. And then Dave Brown, our lovely producer, is creating content with another person today. So welcome to my shit list. But instead, we can always rely on our pal, Mr. Kyle Broslovsky from South Park.
Close enough.
Kyle Konkiel. Hi, buddy.
Hey, Dan Cleary, thank you for having me. I always appreciate the last minute. Hey, can you do a podcast call? I love it.
The funny thing is, I asked you yesterday or the day before, like, I want you to come in soon.
Yeah, it was the day before yesterday.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, I thought Heidi was going to be back here already. And it was like, the timing ended up being perfect. So thank you for being here as always.
Yeah, of course.
How are you?
I'm doing all right. This has been a really weird year for me. It started off really good.
Yeah.
Did 2 thumbs up.
Yep.
It's kind of ending on a
double down?
Yeah.
Or is it 1 up, 1 down? Or
no, it's a double down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Are we hoping that 2024 is going to be a better year, or do you think it's going to be a shit show all the way through?
I have a feeling it's going to start off as a shit show, and it'll probably get pretty decent during the middle, and then it's definitely ending in a shit show.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have predictions for next year being really, really bad towards the end?
I don't really do the new year, new me, type thing. I just kind of just wing it. And I have stopped putting my faith into the universe.
Okay, you can stop doing that, but can you start talking into the microphone?
Yeah, sorry.
Great. Can we talk about why your year's been bad? I mean...
Well, it started off really well.
You're in a great band, Bad Wolves. New record came out in October called Diabetic. No, it's called Die About It.
Yeah, Die About It. Die About It came out October... Was it October or November 3rd? I don't remember. No, it was November 3rd.
Because you were on tour in November, right? Or October?
Yeah, we were on tour November, December. We were out with Bush, and then we had a handful of headline shows as well.
See, that's good.
That was great. That was fun.
And then things have tanked since then?
No, a little bit before then and during then.
Okay. Oh, I know. I talked to you a little bit recently.
Yeah.
I know that there was some ups and downs going on, but what's happening, man?
My girlfriend and I decided to call it quits.
Okay.
And then she decided to kick me out of the apartment.
So really calling it quits.
Yeah.
Okay.
And sorry if I'm sweating. I'm hungover today.
Oh, that's okay.
And then, so I've been on tour, pretty much ever since then. So I've been couch surfing. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of what I've been doing.
Were you touring as a single man?
Yeah. I was not taking advantage of it, though.
You weren't burying yourself in the bodies of others?
I was not dragging my pineapple through the briar patch, no.
Why?
I just didn't really think it was an appropriate time,
Why?
Why? I don't know.
As someone who's never toured single, I would feel like if given the opportunity... although you probably have toured single.
Yeah, I have toured single. So I've definitely enjoyed the fruits of my labor via my loin.
Mm-hmm. By the way, cheers to Monster.
Cheers.
You brought in 2. I have one in this can. I got another one standing by.
I got a water in this one.
We also... Can you do me a favor?
What?
Can you hold up that fucking tiny ass banana you brought in here? What is going on?
Dude, I just
with
grabbed
that?
it from 7-Eleven.
It's almost pedophilic the way that is. It's so tiny. It's so tiny.
I mean, is it?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a little tiny.
Let me see. It makes you look enormous, by the way. Look at that thing. Look at that. Is a plantain a small banana?
It is.
No,
Is this a plantain?
Plantain are the big ones.
No.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought plantains were like baby bananas.
No, you are right.
And then there's actual like real bananas that you can buy on the internet, and they're like $120 for like 6 or 8 of them.
Wait, what?
Yeah, real bananas. Because I guess these are genetically modified. They're not like real bananas.
Whoa. Wait, $120 for 6 bananas?
Yeah.
Are you being sarcastic?
No, I'm dead serious. There's a website, I can't remember, and they're very seasonal. And
That's like a $20 banana.
but dude, they're this fucking big.
But that's still a $20 banana.
I mean,
When you get a 6-pack of bananas at the store, it's like 80 cents.
yeah, I think 89 cents with tax, depending on where you're going.
We're going to have to try a $20 banana that you have to pay for.
I'll get the website for you and I'll send it to you.
Don't bother. I'm not going to buy them.
All right. Well, what if I buy them for you?
Then I'll do it.
All right, cool.
I mean, it's a bad deal for you, but I'll definitely eat one of your $20 bananas.
Whatever. I was sharing is
That
caring.
thing's insane. Okay, so
That's why you wanted me to wait to open it.
I did.
'cause
You can eat it now if you want to.
I know how much your listeners love when people eat. I
don't give a fuck what they want or what they don't like. I know what's best for them, and I know what's that like. The hero. It's the hero that not the hero that you want. It's the hero that you need. Or what is it? What's the Batman line?
It's not the hero they wanted, but the hero they deserve.
Right,
What
they
got
need.
them deserves.
Something. That's something about eating in the show. I'm trying to make some kind of connection, which is not going smooth.
I also got this protein Pop-Tart.
What do you give me? You come in all kinds of weird shit.
Yeah, because I'm
Monster water. Oh, this is some fancy ass shit right here.
I mean, dude, they're at 7-Eleven. I don't really think it's fancy.
This is from 7-Eleven?
Oh, by the cash register.
Yeah. Legendary Foods. Actually, my buddy Mike Stang turned me onto those because I love Pop-Tarts, but I'm a fat piece of shit, so I have to eat something that's got a little bit more protein.
Welcome to
in
the
it.
club. Dude, I topped out last week on my heaviest weight of my life. And I've had like a scary weight in mind. Like the number that
Dude,
like...
I was just thinking that.
Well, talk to me. What do you got?
So I just hit 240.
Okay, yeah.
Maybe 245. I don't remember what it was because I got really upset about it.
Yep.
You know, as someone...
What are you, 5'11", 6 foot?
5'10".
Okay.
But as someone who like I was a big workout guy, before pre-pandemic, and who weighed 188 pounds, and now 240.
Wait a minute. You gained 60 pounds since the pandemic?
Yeah,
You don't look like it.
that's because it's all gut weight. It all just sits at the bottom.
I think you might have what I have, where like I feel like I get to like what I consider to be like a scary weight, and I'm like, I don't feel good. I look gross, but all I hear is like, oh man, you look good. You look fine.
Yeah, that's what everyone says
Like,
to me.
where
and I'm
is it then? Because I feel gross, but
I mean, I look in the mirror and I turn the side. I'm like, ugh.
Have you ever looked in the side view mirror when you're like bending over for something?
Oh,
and
yeah.
like it's just like bagonk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I look pregnant.
It's not great. What are you going to do about it? Anything?
I mean, we'll see.
I'd say just plow through. Keep going.
I was thinking about just say fuck it and just go to 300.
I would like to see you as 300 pounds. I'm going to give you until June, and then if you get to June at 300 pounds, I will buy those bananas. All
right.
Great, we got a deal. So let's talk more about your shit year.
Like I said, I'm in between houses at the time. It's slow for work because it's beginning / end.
The music industry for the last couple months of the year shuts down.
Yeah. Like I still got bills to pay. Music industry, okay. But no, it's just I don't know. It's just been like it's weird, being newly single after being in a 2.5-year relationship and not really having an established place of residence. I'm just adding to the homeless problem here in LA.
Are you in a tent down the road? I think I drove past you the other day.
Yeah, I'm near the underpass over
Were you
there.
the guy juggling poop? Was that you over there?
No, that was my roommate.
Okay, cool. Byron. Well, it's good to have you here. What are you looking forward to in this new year, 2024?
I'm looking forward to new tours. I'm not sure if you remember last time I was here, we talked about I think it was actually about a year ago, now that I think about it. Last time I was here, we were talking about my signature bass.
Yes.
They're making another one.
Dude, come on, man.
Thank you.
That's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm very stoked for it. Now I have the prototype should be in my hands at the end of January.
Same model, different color, or are you doing a whole new redesign, or what?
So
What's the company? Please remind people what it is.
Dingwall Guitars.
Okay.
They're a boutique company out of Saskatoon, Canada.
Did you play those on the diabetic record?
Yes. So we basically did an entire overhaul because I'd never had a signature bass before. So when I got my first one, there was a lot of things about it that I really liked, and there was things about it I'd be like, oh, if I were to be able to do this again, I would change a few things. So we changed those things. I'll show you a picture when we're done. But it's a lot more sleek, and I like it a lot more. Ooh. Yeah, I'm very excited for it.
And when's that happening?
They should be up for pre-sale in October.
What is it like? You have been listening to music your whole life. You've been wanting to play in bands probably since you were 13, 14. It's like 8.
Yeah. So it's the Dookie record.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Wow. That's one of our favorite records over here.
Yeah, it's a great record.
And Mike Dirnt, what a bass tone.
Oh my God. What a bass player in general.
Highly, highly underrated bass parts.
Yeah.
He writes some cool shit. So since you were 8 years old, you wanted to play music in a band. What is it like the first time you actually hold a prototype of your signature bass in your hands? That has to be very surreal.
It is. It almost doesn't feel real. I forget sometimes, like I'm playing it and then I'm just like, oh yeah, this is mine.
Yeah, this has my name on it, like by the company.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Yeah, I'm super grateful, and for whatever reason they were like, yeah, we'll do another one. So we'll see how we did 25 of the super limited ones last year, so we're doing 100.
Amazing.
This time. So and then we'll see how this one goes, then we'll go from there.
Does it happen with all pre-sales? Like if people wanted to get a piece of that, how do they go about doing it?
They would just have to keep an eye on, the Dingwall socials and my socials and stuff like that. So, but yeah, so about October, I'll start hyping it. Obviously, once we start touring.
Amazing. Have you seen anything good lately? You and I are both film aficionados. Mm-hmm. You're wearing a fantastic Blade Runner shirt today.
Yeah, I got this from Slaughter Bootlegs.
Okay.
It's funny. I went to a show, one of my buddy's shows in Vegas in 2021. I went to go see Intervals.
Barry Manilow? Oh.
And
Intervals?
Yeah, Intervals.
Okay.
It's like a proggy instrumental project. They're very good. My buddy Jacob Umansky is probably the best bass player in the world. It's his band, and their merch guy, I was wearing one of my many 9 Inch Nails bootlegs. You gave me, by the way, we talked about it, but you gave me maybe my favorite shirt in my entire arsenal. I'm glad.
A bootleg Nails shirt that is just like, it fits perfect. It has the 9 Inch Nails logo on it 13 times.
Yeah.
I've done a count. And it's like a Pretty Hate Machine tour rip-off bootleg. It's so great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course, man.
Yeah.
But the merch guy, he noticed and he was like, oh, did you get that from so-and-so company? And I was like, yeah. And he goes, oh, I run a bootleg store too. And I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like, what is it? So he gave me a card and I've been following it ever since.
That's it?
Yeah.
Wait.
Slaughter Bootlegs.
And that's the merch guy for Intervals. That's his own company?
Yeah.
Pretty bitchin'.
Yeah, and it's got the Blade Runner down the side right there. I like the sleeve.
So do I. Not many people need to do more sleeve and back stuff.
Yeah.
You got to have stuff on the back.
No, and so I got another Pretty Hate Machine era bootleg, but I got it from Mexico and the quality just isn't there.
Is it too thick?
No, I mean it's just on a really not so good Gildan t-shirt.
No. Gildan blows.
Dude, Comfort Colors is where it's at.
Yes, dude.
But it's purple. It's got Jesus on the cross on it, and it says Pretty Hate Machine down the sleeve. Yeah,
baby.
But it's really wide and really short.
Have you thought you can't make it longer, but you can have it taken in.
Yeah.
Or when you hit 300 in June, it might fit like a glove. It might be perfect in a few months if all things go as planned.
I'm hoping.
I like that.
Oh man.
You're a horror guy?
It depends.
Okay, I've been talking a lot about this movie recently called When Evil Lurks. Have you seen this?
It sounds familiar. I haven't seen it, but it does sound familiar.
Okay, all right. Well,
is that the one with Harrison Ford?
No. This is an Argentinian not closed captioned, fucking subtitled Argentinian horror movie that just came out a little while
Was
ago.
it a Christmas movie?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Because there is a YouTube that I watch because there's so many movies that come out that when I do end up finally being able to sit down and watch something, I tend to fall asleep through it. So I'll catch bits and pieces, and then so there's this YouTube channel that I like to go to. It's called Found Flicks.
Okay.
And he does like ending explains for a lot of like some obscure and or all horror movies.
Yeah. I just watched yesterday. I watched Leave the World Behind, the new Netflix movie.
Yeah.
Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
Ethan Hawke, Kevin Bacon, Mahershala Ali, and did you watch it? Mm-hmm. What did you think of the ending? We don't no spoilers, but
No spoilers. I mean,
or did you like the movie in general?
The movie I thought was pretty good, but I was a little let down by the ending.
I was completely let down, and I don't want to persuade people or dissuade you from watching it. Check it out. You may love the ending, but it was one of those endings where you're like, I can't believe the credits are rolling right now.
Yeah.
Like I need 5 to 10 more minutes to wrap up.
At least.
This something. Yeah. It felt like it needed 10 more minutes.
Yeah.
So we watched 2 of those ending explained YouTube videos. Both kind of said the same thing, and I am still not satisfied.
No. Sometimes there's just there's no climax. Sometimes you just get a little bit of the old
Blue ball.
Yeah,
blue ball in a film.
I like to call it cummy aches.
Is that yours?
No.
Oh, I love it though. Cummy aches. I can't believe I've never heard that before. I love that. Who told you that?
Oh, I think I saw it on a meme somewhere.
Cummy aches. I'm into it very much.
Yeah, it's pretty silly. I love it.
Man, I want to show you something real quick.
Is it your penis?
No, but it has to do with my penis.
Oh, sick.
Do you know who this is?
Bro, is that fucking Martha Stewart?
That is Martha Stewart.
God, look at that Martha Stewart thirst trap.
Look at those titties. Look at her lips. Look at her eyes.
She
look at
just
her hair.
got work done.
She must have, but do you know how old she is?
She's got to be 65.
That's what you think, right?
Yeah.
Higher.
You fucking kidding me?
That's just
71.
up.
75.
Up.
79.
Up.
80.
Up.
4.
Down.
83.
Down.
82.
Yes!
Jesus Christ.
Look at that bitch for 82 years old.
Damn.
I don't know how she's 82. Like, I know she's always been somewhat on the older side.
Yeah.
But she was alive, what does it mean, in the 30s?
Yeah.
That
Wait a
doesn't
minute.
make sense to me.
82 years ago was 41.
40s.
I feel like the
41.
interwebs is wrong.
I guess her hanging out with Snoop Dogg really did,
Yeah.
The year she was born, the U.S. entered World War II.
Jesus Christ.
Well, actually, let's find out.
I don't.
What is Martha Stewart's birthday?
Martha Stewart was born August 3rd, 1941.
Okay, so when she was born, the U.S. had not entered the war yet. She was born before the day that lives in infamy. Do you know the date?
It was December 8th? 7th?
December 7th, 1941.
Yeah.
A day that will live in infamy. Pearl Harbor Day. She was born before the U.S. was involved in World War II.
Jesus. She was born before Pearl Harbor.
She was. That's amazing.
You know what? If she actually looked like that and there wasn't a lot of Photoshop going on in that picture, would smash.
See, I don't think there's Photoshop in this. I don't think it's Photoshop.
You'd be surprised, like the editing apps, what they can do. You know what I mean?
There might be a little smoothing on it, but
Yeah.
I don't think nothing's tweaked.
She just got her lips done too.
Maybe she does have those like puckery dumb duck lips, but you can actually, you know what? Look right here. You can kind of see the age in the hand. Look at this bone. Look at this bone action.
She'd have to wear a rubber glove, like a black rubber glove, so I didn't see the fucking sunspot wrinkled fucking Mr. Burns hand.
And probably some kind of crane or scaffolding on her tits if she wasn't laying down. Just
Bro,
kinda
you
hold them
think
up a
she
bit.
hasn't had those bitches done?
I don't think so. I think these might be solid.
Listen, they say it all the time. You're not ugly. You're just poor.
That's true. That is true.
So I mean, listen.
true.
Just because they're not up to her fucking chin doesn't mean that there hasn't been some augmentation going on.
I have no problem with sagging boobs.
I don't
It's
either. I don't give a
fine.
shit.
It's all fine. Actually, I'd rather a sag than the big fake straight out.
Yeah, the missiles?
No, not the missiles. The beach balls.
Yeah. Or I like to call them the fucking milk puppies.
Is fucking part of the fucking milk puppies?
Fucking milk, those milkers.
FMPs.
FMPs.
She's gritting her teeth
Darren.
so hard.
Darren is.
Dickless is like on the verge. She's you uncomfortable? Or you turned on?
No.
I can hear some drip drip over there. The FMPs.
It's just part of my person. I told you I was feeling feisty tonight.
It's okay. It's
So,
okay. I accept
so
it.
you were saying before you started that you were like you're ready to come in. You want to talk some shit.
I mean, just like in general.
Let's talk some shit.
I
do you
wanna
wanna
hear
talk
about
sh-
our soap.
Who? Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah. So I went to go use the bathroom before the podcast, as one does. I was taking an upper decker. Mm-hmm. And,
Thank you. Appreciate that. Because what I like most is when my guests leave and we can smell them for a few days.
Yeah.
Explain what an upper decker is. Do you know what it is?
It's a pee,
Dickless?
isn't it?
No.
No, upper decker is when you take a shit in the actual tank,
in
not
the
in the
tank.
not in the
Because
toilet.
the poopy smell never goes
Yes,
away.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Actually, I can't say who, but one of my buddies took an upper decker at Bam Margera's house.
Wow.
Yeah, this was like back when like Viva La Bam was going on.
Do you know what's funny? I'm willing to bet that he did that and there's already shit in there from somebody
I'm
else.
gonna assume so.
Yeah.
No, so I went to wash my hands after I went to the bathroom because I'm a fucking civilized human.
You're a gentleman.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. You gotta wash your hands. I don't care if you fucking go in there just to blow your nose. Wash your
You're,
fucking
you're an
hands.
insanely overweight gentleman.
And so it reminded me of there was no liquid soap. There was no soft soap in there. So
I'm not opposed to soft soap.
No, and it's
There's some
fine.
great smelling ones in there.
No, and it's totally fine. I'm all down with the bar soap. But it reminded me from the last time I was single and I was staying with my old singer Kaylin, who is probably one of the best singers in the world.
Kaylin Jenner?
No. Oh, Kaylin Miss Meshy. Yeah, Miss Meshy. He's
Miss Meshy?
Yeah, he's Sicilian and albino.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
He's a monster?
Yeah.
Spell Mishmelly?
I don't know how to spell it.
What is it?
Miss Meshy.
Miss Meshy.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Anyway.
He's Sicilian. Anyway, so I was at Albino Rhino's house. Cool. Or the Alabaster Bastard.
Wow, there's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he, in his bathroom, had a hard soap as well. But this was a fully erect cock soap. And you jacked it off to get it sudsy. And I was thinking of, because I was rubbing the soap, I don't like to pick up the soap, so I was just rubbing the soap. And I was like, oh man, this reminds me of being at Kaylin's house when I was jerking off the soap to get my hands all sudsy.
You know what's amazing about the dick soap? Is like if you're a kid and you're swearing and your mom washes your mouth out with soap, she's just jamming your mouth with a soap dick.
Honestly,
and you're like, oh.
I think that's where it crosses the line from child abuse to sexual assault.
Or is it sexual education?
No, there's no education in that.
It depends on the mother, I think.
Yeah.
Wow. Or it could be used to wash out the inside of your butthole.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
Yeah.
I don't. What is? There's a lot of stuff on the internet right now.
Yeah, there is.
And it's just like all it is people talking about pegging and thirst traps. I'm kind of done with the thirst traps.
You just talked about it. You just said thirst trap for Martha.
Yeah, that was the thirst trap.
You're done with them being a thing?
Yeah, I'm over it. Like everyone's like, it's getting to the point where I'm on Instagram and I'm either looking at like sick old cars or I'm looking at instruments or whatever, animals. And, I'm scrolling through and I can literally see someone's butthole on Instagram.
I don't know if that bothers me very much.
I'm not saying it bothers me. I'm just over it,
I'll tell you what I'm over. I'm over it when it's posted, when it's like, it's a hot picture that the person obviously knows they look attractive, but the caption is something that has nothing to do with the photograph. Like where it's just like, okay, you just want to post the picture. It's okay.
Yeah.
But don't pretend like you have some message for us or you're thinking about how beautiful the leaves changing are when you're posting a picture of your cleavage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No,
Don't
it's-
hide it. Just be open about it.
No, it's just like these girls are doing like, they call it posy game.
I'm so old. What is that?
So you basically, they edit a video. It's of them, usually in the mirror doing, in some sexy clothes or whatever. And then they'll edit in for like a fucking split second, like a literal full nude. Like,
This on Instagram?
yeah, on TikTok,
Wait,
Instagram.
Can I look up the hashtag posy game and then
just look up posy game in the search.
okay.
And basically you have to try to pause it. But I mean, if you really,
how do you? Oh, PAU.
yeah, PAUSEY pausey game, and basically they're like, oh, to try to, because they want people to like it, because when you try to pause, you have to tap the screen to pause the video. But if you're smart, you can just screen record.
Oh, I mean, of course, that's how you do it.
Right.
So was it been Reels maybe?
Yeah, it's all reels and shit.
It's not a thing that's popping up. Pausey game.
Yeah.
I thought it was like positive, like POSI.
No,
I'm such an
it's
idiot.
pause. Like, you
Oh, I
gotta pause
see.
the video.
Pause game extreme.
Oh,
Oh,
are we watching?
oh.
Oh.
I'm gonna record and see if I can catch it. I did not know this is a thing.
Yeah. And like, yeah, dude, there's like full on asshole on Instagram now.
Well, this one's kind of near my hometown. Interesting.
But I'm done with it. Everyone's just talking about thirst traps, pegging. I'm over it all.
So the whole point here is that Instagram can't catch it, right?
Yeah, the algorithm can't pick it up.
Oh my god! But I imagine pretty soon that they'll just start blocking whatever has the hashtag in it, right?
Well, no, I mean, you don't have to have the hashtag. It's just, it's
True.
these,
Fair.
women content creators. I'm sure men do it too, but I only see the women ones. But I mean, yeah, they're just gonna start shadow banning, adult content creators even more. Yeah,
You're right. Holy crap!
I mean, that's just extreme cleavage. But like, dude, I've literally seen bare girls bent over, no underwear on. I could see your vagina and your butthole.
Oh man, I appreciate that. People are cool. People are doing cool stuff.
What are the other two things? I don't know what thirst
Traps are like
and
girls who post
pegging.
sexy pictures.
It's like the whole interwebs.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yeah, but it's like you're doing it knowing you're gonna get a bunch of comments or people in your DMs going crazy.
Yeah,
but
it's like intentional. Like, I know I'm
under
hot,
the
I'm gonna
guise of
post.
like it's like any guy who does like a workout picture where he has his shirt off or like
Or the guys that like you see their big old huge fucking man meat when they're like flexing their quads and stuff.
yeah.
Oh,
Or like got some new pants and you see like the head of their cock in there.
Yeah,
Then you start getting turned on. Then you have to jerk off. That's a thirst.
yeah.
Right?
And
Pegging?
pegging is when a girl puts a strap on and fucks a dude in the ass.
Yeah.
That I knew. Okay.
We call that a Saturday.
So that's on Instagram?
No, but people talk about it. It's like it's a big topic on
Gam
Instagram.
gam over here.
Tell me more.
Thanks,
about
Grandma.
this
Go back to the
Instagram.
cameras, Grandma. All right.
I'm educating our listeners. I knew all that already.
Is there a situation, and maybe you've done it, where you could see yourself being pegged? Or have you been pegged?
No, I have not been pegged. I'm not really into the old butt stuff on me.
Have you experienced it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just not my thing.
Okay. I have not experienced it, but I also know it's not my thing.
Yeah.
But if you're open to experimenting, I would consider
I
it.
also got IBS, dude. And I eat a lot of Taco Bell. You know what I mean? It's a fucking sewage plant back there.
I've been swimming in raw sewage and I love it. In the movie. Do you know it?
It's not what I think it is.
Naked Gun. Frank Drebin.
Actually, you know what? I have not watched the Naked Gun movies in probably 20 years. I need to revisit them.
I got pretty fucked up on mushrooms a couple years ago and watched it, and it was probably one of the funniest couple hours of my life.
I kind of want to go back and watch all the Leslie Nielsen movies again. Like
That's what I'm talking.
Airplane.
Yeah, and of course. Airplane is making a resurgence lately for some reason.
Are they trying to cancel it?
I don't know. I mean,
Oof.
it's very cancelable, but fuck that.
I mean, so is Blazing
I was
Saddles.
gonna say Blazing Saddles.
I mean, any movie made before the year 2000 can be considered cancelable.
I'm not having it. I'm just not having it.
Look at Tropic Thunder.
Yeah. Let's look at it.
I mean, Robert Downey Jr. literally did blackface.
Yes. And it was a fantastic performance, and it was
was.
really funny, and it's okay.
Yeah.
I just had did this come up? Were you part of this conversation recently about blackface, Nicholas?
I don't know.
When we were back east?
I don't know.
Who the hell was it?
During those moments, it's depending on who's around.
Dickless wanted to go blackface for Christmas. And
Jesus.
yeah.
For Christmas, Darren?
Well, I'll explain. It's a tradition in her family.
Oh, okay.
Passed down from her grandmother did it, her mom did it, and now she's trying to do it.
Oh, you mean the long line of cop killers?
Yeah, of course. No, but I was talking about blackface where, like, if I don't understand it I mean, I understand blackface. Where if you're doing the classic, like the white paint on the eyes and the
crow, the Jim Crow,
right?
Yeah,
that's awful.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to be like when Jimmy Kimmel used to do a bit where he was,
he was Karl Malone. Karl Malone, yeah.
If you're trying to do an impression of someone or dress up as someone, why is that insulting?
In a parody,
right? But it's not like
you're not making fun of the person.
The joke is not that he's black.
Yeah.
The joke is the voice. Like the joke is like or with Karl Malone specifically, it's about that voice.
Yeah.
But if he did that as in full white Jimmy Kimmelness, it's not going to work.
It doesn't hit.
It's like being the Incredible Hulk and not being green.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
So why is it insulting to even pretend to be black?
I don't think I am able to answer that question without being possibly canceled.
What? Fair. So I guess we're going to just move on from it?
I mean, I think so.
Bottom line is Kyle, myself, and Dickless are pro blackface. No, I'm kidding. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
Every time I see you, you have different facial hair, and I really appreciate that about you. Because
let's talk about me for a bit.
Oh yeah, I mean, look, you're handsome.
What am I working with? Do you like what I'm working with right now?
I mean, it's not my favorite.
I don't know why I didn't expect that as an answer, but I love it. I love it. What's your first of all? What's your favorite? And where does this current thing rank? And what do you like about this?
I don't know. You look like an old punk rock guy.
Oh, fuck you, bitch. Not you, Kyle. The actual bitch to my right. What's wrong? I think being an old punk rock guy is a cool thing.
I know, but you got like the cabbie hat. Like if you didn't have the hat, it would be a little bit cooler.
I'm bringing this back. I haven't worn this for months, maybe a couple of years. I'm trying to bring it back.
Yeah, I mean, I remember.
That's worse.
You got a nice head of hair, man.
I don't. No, I don't. I got the power alleys. I'm starting to bald on the sides.
Starting to bald? What are you? How? You're 40 something?
44.
44? Bro, you have all the hair you're going to have for the rest of your life. Don't worry about it.
What do you mean?
If you don't lose your hair by the time you're 35, you're good.
That's not true.
Part. It'll thin, but you're not going to be bald.
That's not true.
You're not going to be bald.
How do we Google this? What do you look up? Like the ages of balding, maybe?
It hits you before 35, man.
I mean, I have friends that were bald when they were 18.
Exactly.
But by the time you turn 30, you have a 25% chance of displaying some balding. By age 50, 50% of men have at least some noticeable hair loss. By age 60, no. What is the average age to start balding? Male births to the first signs of hair loss before 21. I don't know how to Google this the proper way, but I'm happy to, if you're telling the truth.
No, because I've talked to people who have, I think they call it the Norwood Reaper. We know they're all bald on top, and they're like, bro, if you still have hair and you're in your mid 30s, you're fine.
Well, that's a relief because my dad has he's got a bald spot.
It's not on your dad's side; it's on your mom's side.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah.
My grandfather had a pretty good head of hair up until the day he died.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that's good.
Yeah, don't worry about it, man.
I'm actually pretty happy with that because balding is something I really did not want to happen to me.
No, and it's something I fear as somebody who's had long hair for 25 years.
Yep.
It's like, that's my biggest fear because I don't know what it looks like under there, man.
And here's the thing too. Now, if you have long hair, which I mean, you do have long hair, but if you started to bald, when you have long hair, you have to know when to let it go.
Yeah, you have to.
Because if you want to be one of those guys with like long on the sides and bald on top, holding on.
No more skullets, dude. Devin Townsend killed that in like 2005.
Who's that?
Devin Townsend?
Who's that?
He's the singer for Strapping Young Lad.
Never heard of that band.
He played with Steve Vai.
Okay.
He did like Steve Vai's album in the 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Okay.
A Canadian artist, super talented. He does like prog and metal and shit. But yeah, he rocked the skullet, the egg skirt for a while.
The egg skirt. Yeah, that's one of my least favorite things going on.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So, okay, so you don't like what I'm working with here, but what's my favorite facial hair look? I
like Dan Sand's mustache. You have a good mustache.
Thank you.
But I like when you have like the beard thing going on, no mustache, or just mustache. You got to pick one.
I did just mustache like a couple months. I thought a couple months ago, and I've never I've never actually rocked a casual mustache before. And
I try to. My mustache is not good for a casual mustache.
What's good though? That's a solid mustache.
Not when it's by itself.
Flavor saver? Yeah,
I have to. It's a big one too.
Yeah, adding
But
that
I also don't have a
help.
chin. I have no chin
I don't
and no
either, really.
jawline.
Right.
So it's just like when I just do a mustache, I look like fucking Beaker from the Muppets.
Do you think that
Just
has
cheeks to chin or cheeks to neck?
You mentioned earlier about how much Taco Bell you eat. Do you think that has anything to do with the jawline?
Probably part of it. Yeah. People are
But it's
doing,
worth it because Taco Bell is really good.
They're not as good as they used to be, but I'm sentimental, and they are bringing a couple things back from the old school menu. So
It's very interesting that you just said that about it being not as good as it used to be, because forever my order has always been 2 steak quesadillas, and the last 10 times I've gone over the last year or two, year and a half, I have noticed that they've become so much sloppier.
And the meat is almost like dog food.
I don't mind that part, but to me, it's all about like how slippery it is and like
Wet.
it's wet, but also a problem. Do you get quesadillas from there? Quesadillas is the word I'm trying to say. Yeah. When they don't cut all the way through, like they're lazy or they have like dull equipment.
Yeah.
You got to cut all the way through. Otherwise, I'm tearing it and like
It's getting sauce. It's getting all over the place.
half rips off of one side, and then you have one super flappy part with too much tortilla. But I have noticed they've been messier, wetter, still tasty, but maybe too much sauce. I don't know.
Well, see, I don't really like the jalapeno sauce that comes on there. So I get
Wait.
whoa.
Back it up.
What?
Back it up. Beep, beep. Big boy, backing up.
Fuck off.
What do you mean jalapeno sauce on quesadilla?
The chipotle sauce they put on the quesadilla.
That's not just cheese?
No, it's a sauce. It's spicy sauce.
Come on.
Yeah, it's jalapeno chipotle sauce.
Are you sure?
Mother, I am the Taco Bell aficionado.
Do you call me
man.
mother? You just call me mother?
I meant to
Or
say
brother. You call me mother.
I probably meant to say motherfucker.
What's on a Taco Bell quesadilla?
3 cheese blend, meat or no meat with jalapeno. Yep, there's the fucking sauce right there, motherfucker. Creamy jalapeno.
Whoa, I had no idea. I mean, it makes sense because it's orange. I don't really taste the jalapeno in there. I thought that was just cheese I'm dealing with.
No, so I take that off and I get avocado ranch instead.
Oh, you would like
Wait, you
that.
take the
I ask
jalapeno
them-
sauce off?
I tell them no jalapeno sauce, add avocado ranch
Why would you do that?
because it's fucking delicious.
But so is the creamy jalapeno sauce. My
I don't
favorite
like
part. I always ask for extra creamy jalapeno sauce.
You didn't know there was a fucking sauce.
I know, but I'm saying going forward, I'm going to ask for more of it.
I will suck every drop of cum out of your body right now.
I you know what? I accept that challenge. Let's pause the tape for a minute.
No, let's keep it running.
I'm back after being freshly sucked by Kyle, and man, that was really good.
That was refreshing.
I appreciate that.
It was a little acidic for my taste.
Do you know why?
It's the monsters.
I'm running a little extra hot right now.
Yeah,
I've been running hot since getting back from Massachusetts. Whenever I fly, it makes my cum very acidic. So
what I figured.
on behalf of myself and my
I
penis,
figured it was all
apologize.
the not water that you're drinking.
Slow in the water. I've been going through. What does it? Oh, that was you. I've been going through a couple of weeks of intense body cramps, and like my hands seizing up, and my legs being sore. My back is tight as cinder block. It probably is my water intake.
Yeah, it totally is your water intake, and you're not getting certain vitamins.
Which ones?
I don't know. Probably B, potassium.
Dr. Konk, tell me what's up.
Yeah, probably you just B vitamins, potassium.
So
Maybe,
I
maybe
need more
magnesium,
I need more bananas.
bananas, and water.
All right, I'll work on it.
Yeah.
2024 is the year of bananas and water.
Yeah, just
me.
get Honestly, the cans of water make it easier for me to drink
Why? Why a can of water?
because I love things in cans.
It is better. I love this podcast and I love doing it. But when I watch other podcasts, aside from the hundreds and hundreds of thousands of views and millions of followers, I'm more jealous about the free liquid death water, which I really do enjoy.
I love that too.
Yep. So maybe I should, I get free Monster stuff. Maybe I should get free Monster water.
Tell them to give you 2 water.
I like it. Okay, I'll think about it. It's a big ass can.
Yeah.
I'm going to stick to the iced tea and the Zero Ultra, I think, and water.
Just at least 2 of these a day. Come on.
That's too much water for me. I can't drink that much water. I can't do it.
You're supposed to drink like 80 ounces of water a day.
80?
Yeah.
Half your body weight.
I drink half a cup of water a day. How much is that? 80 ounces?
Yeah, approximately.
How much is that? Half like
It's 4 ounces. That's 4. A cup of water is 8 ounces.
Half a cup of water?
Yeah, that's 4
You're
ounces.
talking about half.
Half
you're talking
a
about
glass
half
of water.
like a pint glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, so about 8 ounces of water.
I think that's enough.
That's why your body feels so good.
I think it might be enough.
No.
Is it okay
But if you're
I-
not going to drink water, at least supplement some potassium and some magnesium and some B vitamins.
All right, I'll work on it.
I feel like we should just get you like electrolyte tabs. They
you
have a
know-
little flavor.
Can I put them
They've
in
got
Monster?
Potassium.
We should just get this guy some banana bags like once a week.
What's a banana bag?
It's an IV that has vitamins and
Yeah.
An actual IV?
Yeah.
Where I'm doing it myself?
no, you have they
Oh.
call it's people in Vegas get them when they're hungover. They'll come to your fucking hotel room and they'll fucking get you a banana bag and you're good to go.
So you said you're hungover.
A little bit, yeah.
What happened last night?
So last night was my guitar player AJ's birthday.
Okay.
But
Happy birthday, AJ.
But this was the night 2 of partying.
How old is AJ?
AJ's 31.
He's still celebrating his birthday?
I mean, wasn't like a party. It was just like me and his girlfriend and a couple of friends.
Like an orgy?
I don't think that there was any sex going
You
on.
don't think?
Don't think.
I mean, I was not.
How's your butt feeling?
Fine.
How's your mouth? Pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2 days of partying.
Yeah, 2 days of
What were you doing? At someone's house or like out at the club?
No.
Shaking your shit?
Fucking club. What do I look like?
I would like to see you twerk.
It's really awful.
Oof.
Actually, I did want to go to Bar Sinister last night, but they were closed because I want to find some hot goth mommies. Mm-hmm. But other than that, no. What do we do? We went to Barney's Beanery in Pasadena.
Pasadena.
Yeah, that's where he lives.
I didn't know there was one in Pasadena.
Yeah.
I thought there's only the one in West Hollywood.
No, and then there's one in Burbank too.
And West something.
There is?
Yeah, there's one in Burbank, and then we went to the one in Pasadena. It's 3 stories in Pasadena.
Barney's Beanery is where I met my ex. Yep.
Probably don't go there then.
Nope. I need to meet her again.
What else? And then we went back to his house, and then
What were you drinking?
oh, my drink of choice, man, Crown Royal ginger ale with a lime,
That a
double,
boy.
double.
By the way, this is a Christmas gift from Dickless's dad's wife, and she does great gifts. A nice little
You mean
Yeti.
No.
Darren's stepmom?
She prefers the term dad's wife.
You're
which is fine.
like the third person who they're like no.
There's something about steps. Like she's a I have a
That is awesome though.
I have a stepdad
Isn't it
too, which I call my
great?
stepdad, but it's really great, dude. This thing rules.
Isn't that cool?
I think I'm gonna need to get one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably only $250 since it's Yeti. This shit's very expensive, but it's fucking
dude,
awesome.
Dude, I've been going in hard with the endorsements lately.
Talk to me. What do you got?
All right, so
Are you endorsed by this shirt company?
no. I bought this.
Okay.
So maybe I'm not doing a great job of working my endorsements.
No.
Endorsed by True Classics.
What's that? Shoes?
No, it's t-shirt
Hats?
company. T-shirt
Okay.
company.
All right.
They do casual and leisure wear, but I use them for my show shirts. They're like Instagram t-shirt, whatever. The ones that aren't boxy or whatever. Anyway, they sent me a bunch of shit, and I use those for my show shirts.
Okay.
Endorsed by this company called plugyourholes.com for my ears that I don't have any of the earrings in right now either.
What do you have for holes? You got
They're twos.
oh, those guys. Okay, all right.
But I don't have any earrings in right now. And then the only thing I actually am wearing from any of the companies I endorse is my shoes.
I've heard about your shoes. Let me see.
Osiris.
Keep those dogs up.
Lift those up onto the.
No, you don't have to put them on this, but just put them right
I'm
there
so
so I can
fat
I can
right
see
now.
them.
I can't lift.
They're nice.
Oh, those are cool.
It's a nice chunky sneaker.
Yeah, and then I found out because I've been wearing these for 6 months or whatever now. Billie Eilish started wearing them, so now they're
fuck.
now they're popular again.
So you're ahead of the game, but now it looks like you're just following her.
I mean, she's the one following me, obviously.
Can we stop the show and go to Taco Bell right now?
Dude,
I want it so bad.
I would, dude. We'll just fucking Postmate it right now.
I want it so bad.
We'll just Postmate that bitch.
We had delicious scallops from Maine for dinner.
Oh shit! From like Maine scallops.
Like pulled out of the ocean.
My dad, when we go visit my dad in Maine, he lives on an island in Maine, and when we have lobster,
Epstein Island.
maybe. When we have lobster, They were caught within the last 2 or 3 hours.
Lobster.
And scallops, same thing. My dad buys, I believe it's 45 pounds of fresh scallops at a time.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, which is a whole bucket.
Out of the water.
Yeah, you see this
Wow.
picture. A whole bucket, and he freezes them and puts them in that the vacuum seal bags and puts them on ice.
Dude, those are great, man.
And
you can keep that shit forever. With
we
in a
bring
vacuum
home
seal.
2 pounds of year. So he gets them like that.
Wow.
A bucket of scallops.
Jesus Christ.
And
that's literally a 5-gallon paint bucket.
It is, yeah.
Jesus.
And a 5-pound paint bucket is 45 pounds of scallops.
Wow.
So yeah.
Parses them out.
So how'd you guys cook them?
Pan-seared?
I pan-seared them.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Pan-seared.
I love a nice pan.
Yeah, just nice and simple. They're so fucking good. You don't need anything done.
They can't be bad, but the breaded and the bacon wrapped, so good. But my point is having that delicious home cooked meal of like fresh like scallops. That meal would probably cost $40 at a restaurant.
Probably more.
Right now, I want steak quesadillas.
Yeah,
That's what I want.
Listen, dude, I'm kind of hungover, so I mean, I've already made breakfast sandwiches today. I've already had a burrito. I'm down for a quesadilla.
We could probably order in the next 5-10 minutes, wrap the show up, and eat some Taco Bell. I'm down.
Probably, yeah.
I'm down for it.
Probably, yeah.
Let's plan on doing that. But first, let's get back to the show.
Did I tell you that I make the best breakfast sandwich in the world?
Did I tell you that I don't like breakfast
I
sandwiches?
do. I'll listen.
What is it?
I mean, it's just, it's a French-style omelet with some sage sausage and a little bit of hot sauce and
In a burrito or a sandwich?
sandwich brioche.
What kind of
baby.
bread?
Bagel or bread?
Brioche.
Brioche. But it is really good on an onion bagel, too.
I go through bagel kicks, and I feel one coming maybe. What's your favorite kind of bagel?
Onion or everything.
Yes.
Well, why? What's yours? Cheese?
Plain, baby!
See, now that's where the bagel community, I think, is so divided. Is it's either plain people or the everything people. There's no just like...
I have more in common with Trump supporters than I do everything bagel people.
Wow.
Like, they feel like more like my people. I have a real problem with you people with the onions and the stuffed bagels. No.
But ask him where he likes to get his bagels from best.
Where do you like to get
Just to
bagels from?
gauge what we're
I like a
talking about.
Lender's or a Thomas bagel. I don't like bagel stores. I don't like people like, New York bagels are the best bagels of all time. I was like, fuck off. I want a Lender's or a Thomas, just a store-bought with like where the hole is barely visible, where it's closed up like a butthole. And then you put the whipped Philadelphia cream cheese.
I will say I do
Yes.
love the whipped.
Yeah.
The whipped is the way to go.
Yeah.
Yep.
And same thing with butter. Whipped butter, not on a bagel, but in general. I like whipped.
Whipped unsalted butter for me.
Why unsalted?
Because I want to be able to dictate how much salt I have in my food.
That's fair.
Okay, fine. I'll allow it. But yeah, I like shit ass store bagels. I don't care.
I mean, dude, there's
probably good ones you can get at like bagel shops too, but it's a bagel. I mean, they're all pretty good.
I mean,
I'll make you one, and you'll be blown away by how good a Lender's bagel is.
I've eaten them.
Yeah, like 25 years ago, before you got all snooty about it.
I'll eat whatever, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I've heard.
Yeah.
That was more of a sex joke. That wasn't a food joke.
Why is everything falling out of my fucking pockets tonight?
That's what he's saying, but really,
Jumping out. Oh no.
he's exceeding the weight limit on the chair is what's going on.
I was like, shit.
You tell Dan one thing, and he's just gonna run with it all night.
You guys can't tell, but the chair is sweating. It's so nervous right now.
No, that's me because I'm hungover.
Man, Taco Bell's going to be so rad tonight, by the way.
Oh, dude, my Taco Bell picks. Speaking of which,
Yeah.
they're in that bowl, in that hat right there.
They are here?
Yeah.
Oh, dude. I forgot to talk about this. So Kyle, obviously is a touring musician, and I collect guitar picks. So when I saw, he posted some pictures online of his new stuff, and check this shit out. Look at that. The hot sauce. The hot sauce on his picks.
That's amazing.
And is this the drink from Taco Bell?
Yeah, Baja Blast, baby.
Heartthrob, Dave Brown, our producer, loves the. I don't like fancy Mountain Dews.
That's fine.
Okay, I guess we're done with that one.
It's that's fine. I mean, you're allowed to be wrong every now and again.
And I also appreciate you did the hot sauce, because people that do like the mild or the medium, it's like, what are you doing? Because the hot sauce is not hot.
No, the hot sauce is a really good flavor.
Yeah, it's their hot sauce is very. Even the fire is not really very hot.
Dude, I go to
I am so hungry for Taco Bell.
Jesus.
I'm so excited.
I go to Walmart. I go to Walmart and they have the Taco Bell sauces in the bottle there.
They do?
Mm-hmm. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. I didn't know that you could sell. I didn't know they sold that shit.
Yeah. And
All the flavors? Do you have to buy them all as a pack, or you can get them whichever one you want?
You can get them which ones you
That's
want.
pretty great.
They're like the same size like a Cholula or a Tapatio.
Tapatio, good one. That's pretty cool, right?
But they also have this fucking nacho cheese squeeze bottle too. That's right next to the sauces. I love that shit.
Maybe
too.
I should go shopping. Maybe I can eat it at home. I know I always get food to take out, but like if I can get all the makings of like Taco Bell shit,
You don't want it. You're not gonna make anything.
you're right. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
Double D might make some shit. But
Maybe
you ain't.
No, she makes great food, but it's not the food that I really love. What are you doing? This is don't throw
Putting
throw
them
shit
back.
around. That's Kyle's
Putting
property.
them in their home.
You son of a bitch. So listen. What's new with you? I feel like we haven't talked that much because you hate me. And there was a couple times where I was working in the office at Mates, and I saw your fucking Bronco, and you didn't even come in the office to say hi.
Do you know you're not the only one that gives me shit for not popping in the office?
Yeah.
Britt gives me shit a lot too.
Yeah, pop in the fucking office.
But what if I'm not feeling social? What if I got somewhere to be?
I mean,
Because here's the thing. If I pop into by the way, Mates is the transport company for it's the best transport company for musical gear in the city of Los Angeles. And it is like a family to me. But here's the reason, okay? Are you sitting down?
yeah.
Okay, of course, your knees can't handle it. I love you so much. So the reason I don't come and visit all the time is because I know that if I come in there, I'll be there for another 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I do love you guys. And sometimes I just can't, I don't have time for it.
Me and Britt are chatty Cathy's too.
Which is great.
Yeah.
Because I love you both. You guys are like brothers to me.
I mean,
even though he's Canadian,
yeah,
he still feels like a brother to me.
Jimmy yells at us all the time for how much we talk in the office.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, his office is right there. It's right
Yeah.
next to you guys. Hearing you guys talk, Beavis and Butthead out there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. No, but he gives me shit too. I'll stop in more. But
should.
also, there's sometimes, I'll be honest, there's a couple guys here, I don't really know who they are.
Yeah.
Even though I've seen them 20 times, 30, 40, 50 times,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know their names. And so if I pop in, because I'm hoping to see you or Britt or Jimmy,
Yeah.
and if there's other people there, I'm like, I don't want to, I don't know, then I get uncomfortable.
That's fair.
And then it's weird.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, so I'm trying to avoid that. So,
I mean, Monday through Friday, Britt will always be there.
but you notice too, sometimes I'll text you and say, hey, I'm heading down. Are you there? I want to say hi.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, Sal? Okay?
And then there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, there's Dan. Oh, he's gone.
Yeah. I'm like a what is it, a fart in the wind or a something in the night?
Yeah.
A dingo in the night or some shit?
Jizz in the night.
A jizz in the night.
That's what it is.
That might be the name of the episode.
Jizz ghost.
Jizz in the night. But I'll try to come in more. What's been going on with me? Well, it was a pretty cool year, I guess. Finally got back on tour with Jane's a couple times.
Yeah.
It was a great year for UFOs. So it was a very, very exciting year
Yeah.
for me. Are you into the subject?
Bitch.
Are you following along with what's happening?
No.
Okay. Well, we don't have time to get into it now, but like there is some insane shit going on. It's been a very fun year.
Send
Very
me some
exci-
videos.
Okay.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Are you prepared?
Bro, are they
there's like-
nut videos with sound?
No, I'm like, do you have like 57 hours?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
I do.
I mean, like
7 hours.
there's like you'll be on my 4 or 5 person text chain of UFO videos, and I'm not saying like here's a UFO. I'm talking about people doing hour and a half breakdowns of the happenings that's going on.
Yeah.
And the history of it. It's so exciting, dude. Big stuff in 2024. Big UFO stuff coming.
Have you heard of the old world theory? I'm sure you have.
No, help me. I mean, what is that? No.
So basically, people, there's like a theory that, all aliens and UFOs are just humans from a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Crypto terrestrials, I think they call them, or like where they've been underground, or a breakaway civilization.
Breakaway civilization.
Yes.
That's the one where it's like, what was that fucking Atlantis
Yep.
people, and they were highly technological, and that's how they built the pyramids and all that shit. And then they left Earth because
It's a shithole,
yeah,
and people are us humans are ruining it.
Earth would be a really good place if it wasn't for the fucking people.
You're completely right.
Yeah,
I think that
we're a disease.
We're parasites.
Yeah, total
I mean,
parasites.
Humans are. I mean, truly, by definition, we are parasites, and we are destroying this place.
Because we have no like fucking
care for others.
no. I mean, besides that, duh. But I mean, there's no one higher in the food chain than us.
Yes, there is.
Whomst?
Them.
God?
No.
Oh,
The beings.
oh, the beings. Well, I meant
I think that what you just said is what is going to be the hardest thing for people to come to terms with. Like, I mean, it's very. I feel like it doesn't have to be proven. Like, we know the governments of the world have said these are real.
yeah.
We see them. We don't know what they are. I mean, UFOs are real.
Yeah.
Officially, they are real.
Yeah.
Now, what they are or where they come from, we don't know yet.
Yeah.
But I think the biggest problem that we're going to have as a race, as a human race, is when we learn the fact that we're not at the top of the food chain, because that's when things get a little scary. Because what do we do to all the animals of the planet? If we're not eating them, we're taking them and tagging them and studying them and putting them in zoos and domesticating dogs and cats, and like that could. I mean,
Actually,
that could
I
be
think
us.
cats domesticated themselves.
What do you mean?
I don't think that we domesticated cats. I think they domesticated.
Well, they didn't unlock the door themselves. We brought them into our homes.
Oh yeah, but like they chose that. They didn't. We didn't choose the cat life. The cat life chose them. Okay.
My brain is so spun by what you just said. I'm just going to let it go. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. But dogs, we took these wolves and said, "Wolf, come in here. I'm going to pet you."
Oh, and then
give
we
you treats."
fucked up all of their fucking traits, and we gave them all. They're all fucking inbred and
Yeah,
like German shepherds with a slant backs and shit. Like that's not good for them.
dude, we took fierce hunters and gatherers that are wolves, and we put them in cute sweaters and taught them to roll over. Mm-hmm. Why?
And now they're the stars of Instagram reels.
So that exactly. I opened a Twitter link yesterday, and it was best dog videos of 2023. Mm-hmm. Do you know how long? No, I'm joking. Do you know how long the video was?
Was it 50 minutes?
50?
50.
It was an hour and 20 minutes of like, and each video is like, I don't know, 17 seconds long. It's like 14,000 dog videos.
Jesus
and
Christ.
every one cuter than the next.
Yeah. Dude,
I don't know what my point is, but I'm just saying.
That's as long as like a fucking Christmas special.
Yes.
on TV with commercials.
There were shorter movies. You just watched, Dickless watched The Nightmare Before Christmas for the first time.
Yeah, it's like 93 minutes.
Yeah.
No, it's less. It's like it's an hour and 17 minutes
Very short.
of shit fucking movie. I hate that movie.
Why do you hate that movie?
There's a lot of reasons.
Well, give me one.
It sucks. No, it's a musical, which I can't stand.
Really?
Yeah, I hate musicals. Almost all. There's very few exceptions. Like Mary Poppins is a musical, but I love that. But
You would hate Repo, the genetic opera.
yep.
Did you ever see that?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. I had friends involved with that. It came out like early 2000s or something.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s.
I don't like musicals. Went and saw what's the South Park one?
The
Book of Mormon.
Yeah, Book of Mormon.
Dude,
That's a powerhouse,
I'll
though.
speak for no. I'm not kidding, dude. I wanted to blow my brains out. I hated every second of it. We both wanted to leave, and I love those guys so much.
So much.
Then why is it so popular? Like, that thing fucking is just running all the time.
I know. I just didn't.
We're the
it's
anomaly.
yeah. If it were up to me, I would have shut it down halfway through that one I saw and said, "You guys are done with this. No more. Back to the cartoons."
Damn.
But anyway, I don't know how we got to this based on aliens, but food chain, dogs, cats, whatever.
Yeah.
There it is. I could literally talk about it for hours and I'm thinking about starting a full UFO podcast. A separate thing.
I have told you multiple times, if you ever want to bring me on to talk just aliens, I'm there.
We did a little round table last year sometime, and I want to do more of those. So maybe get you and a few other people in here just to have a discussion.
Did you ever do the Ninja Turtle thing?
Not yet,
Okay.
but we're going to.
All right. You can bleep that out if you want people to know about it.
No, they'll forget.
Okay, cool.
We have a very dumb audience. I'm kidding. I love these people. No, they'll forget, and I'll forget too. But yeah, we're gonna have you back for something a little special.
Sick tits, man.
If you had one hope and dream for this year, what's it going to be besides having a place to live?
Oh, besides having a place to live.
Which will happen soon.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah,
it will.
What are you couch surfing? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm couch surfing. I've been staying with my guitar player AJ in Pasadena.
That's right. I'll tell you this right now: if we had a spare bedroom with a bed in it,
Well, I appreciate you.
I didn't say you could stay here. I'd say we show it to you.
I'll just sleep on the desk.
No, you could absolutely stay here if we had a place for you.
No, I appreciate it.
Of course.
Whatever. It's not the first time I've been homeless. It ain't going to be the last, probably. Actually, I really hope this is the last time, considering I'm almost fucking 40.
Yeah, but there is something. There's sometimes something fun to that. Like, you don't know where you're going to be each night. It can get old, but it's also it's a little bit exciting, and it also is motivating.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been like, because I've been staying with him, I'm like, I make breakfast, I clean and shit, I watch his dog when he needs to. So it's like, I'm not being like a shitty couch surfer.
That's great. That's very helpful.
But hopes and dreams for 2024, besides someplace stable to live, I would love to finally be able to get a new car.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm going to work towards this
Do you
year.
know what you want to get? Cybertruck?
Fucking Elon Musk.
She saw one the other day for the first time on the street.
I thought
haven't
they
seen
were
one
too
yet.
wide for the street. Did they like resize them?
They are smaller than they initially reported by a good amount. What the? Oh man, my whole sign just broke. It's okay. We'll work on it.
It's been like that.
I didn't notice that. They did. It shrunk down a little bit. But what do you want to get? If you could have any car, well, not any car, because it's what's your fantasy car, and then what's your realistic car?
I mean, I have like 3 fantasy cars, dude. I love old cars.
Are you a DeLorean person? Do you want a DeLorean?
Yes, but I want an LS1 of the same year, like an 82.
A Corvette?
Yeah, Corvette engine. Or LT1.
Old vet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same year as the DeLorean, because it's the same chassis.
I did not know that. Okay.
And so I want a Corvette engine in it. I want to wrap it in like a gloss black wide body kit.
Okay.
And I don't want it to look like a DeLorean I want it to look like a dope fucking car.
Cool. Okay.
Wide body.
Okay.
76 Porsche 911 Turbo, the 930.
Okay. All right.
Steve McQueen, baby.
There you go. All right.
1991 Ferrari 512 TR.
Wow.
Or Lamborghini Diablo.
Dude, Lamborghini Diablo. I had a poster on my wall when I was in. That came out end of the 90s or mid 80s. Oh, I'm sorry, end of the 80s or early 90s.
Early 90s, because they had the Countach up until then.
Right. I remember when the Diablo came out because of that. When that came out, I believe it was the most expensive car you could buy.
Yeah.
And in the late 80s, it was a $250,000 car.
So
Which
it's
at
like
the
a
time-
$1 million car now.
Which is that's like a McLaren now or something.
Yeah.
And that car was so dope. Wasn't the Diablo the first car that went 200?
You mean 200?
That's what I just said.
No, you said 100.
No, I did not.
Yeah, you did.
What did I say?
You said 200.
Thank you.
Really?
I heard 200.
For sure.
All right.
Yeah. But either way, I think it was the first street car that could go 200.
Technically, it was the McLaren F1 that was the first street legal car that could go past 200 because it was 235 miles an hour.
Jesus.
But I believe the Diablo went 206. First street car
Street legal
to
supercar.
go 200. Let's see. Ferrari F40, 1987, was the first production road car to exceed the mythical 200 mile per hour barrier with the speed of 201. I want to look up how do you spell Lamborghini? Lamborghini
There you go. It's right there.
Diablo top speed. I believe it was 206. Wait. Oh, 200 miles an hour. 200 miles an hour. That thing was beautiful.
One of my buddies' dads, he works on Mercedes and BMWs, and one of his buddies had a fucking like a early 90s 911 Turbo, and he took him out on it in the middle of the night, like going on the 210 near Angeles Crest, and was like going 120, 130 miles an hour, and he's like, the cars look like they're fucking stopped.
Yeah.
And he's just like, there's no need to go 200 miles an hour. There's no need to go 120 miles an hour.
My one of my best friends growing up, his sister was a police officer around where I grew up, and I think it was her or someone on her force would do speed traps on the highway at night on the highways back east, and it was like one night she was out there and like the radar went off and it was like 160, 170, 180 or
Jesus.
something. But nothing went by. Like it just went off. It was like a fluke.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck was that? The next night, it happened again. Like, what the fuck? 160, 170, but didn't see anything. And long story short, after the third night, they set up a few cars to figure it out. There was a super wealthy, like a rich, like Asian businessman who had a Lamborghini, and he was driving with the lights off using night vision goggles down the highway at night.
I think I heard about that.
It's incredible. Like full on Batman shit. Like so dangerous, so insanely dangerous. So he didn't want to get caught. They eventually caught him, but he would just have all the lights off wearing night vision goggles. Death wish. People are cooler than us. That's a pretty cool move.
That is a cool move. What? All right, so the car I would like to get this year obviously isn't one of those because it's, a fucking 76 Porsche 930 is like
not very practical.
No, and it's 150K.
Yeah, you got it.
Big deal.
I was thinking either Honda Civic Sport hatchback.
It's a great car.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think that's it.
That's it. Honda Civic is the move.
Or actually, maybe a Kia Soul.
No, Honda Civic.
Honda Civic. Yeah.
Honda Civic.
I just wanted the room in the Kia Soul.
Do you remember how like Kias when they came out, they were like known to be like just
Pieces of
shitty,
shit, yeah.
shitty cheap ass cars, and I know that they've like upped their quality.
Yeah.
But that's still burned into me.
Yeah.
That it's a like a you can get a brand new Kia for like $750 when they first came out, and that's how I still think of them.
You could.
Yeah, they were so. I remember my friend was pricing one out, and it was a brand new Kia. It was like $8,000 or something.
Yeah.
Brand new.
Yeah, they have Nissan. Well, before the inflation hit, I don't know what they are now, but I know like Nissan had an entry car that you could get brand new for $9,000.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I mean, if you're a parent and like your kid just turns like 16 or whatever it is, that seems like a reasonable first car. It's safe, it's reliable. Well, maybe it's not safe, but it's reliable.
Oh, it's definitely not safe.
Yeah, it's very, very. It's like being in those one-seaters, dude. I want to see more videos of like the aftermath of those getting T-boned, and to see if there's
any kind of car accident that's over 30 miles an hour.
I'm curious if there's a bone in your body that wouldn't break if you were T-boned in one of those.
No, you die.
If anyone's listening who's been killed in one of those cars, please reach out to us. I would love to hear from you and see how it went. Should we get some Taco Bell?
We should, but you need to tell me what your dream car is, or do you have it already in your garage?
That's pretty close. I mean, the new Bronco is like, it's something I've been...
Don't you have an old Bronco too?
I do. I have a 72 and I have a 22. The 72 is like, it's a beater. It's been in the shop for 2 months right now, getting the whole floor replaced. Mm-hmm. So I can start with like a nice base to it. But my dream car, I love the new Bronco. I've been waiting for it since I was 16 years old. I love it more and more every day. But my dream car is probably a 1970 Mustang Boss 429.
Ooh, honey. I know
Right?
which one you're talking about.
Beefy.
Yeah, the 502.
No, well, what do you mean? It's a 429.
Oh, okay.
The motor's a 429.
The Mach 1?
No. It's
The Boss. I
it's
know.
called
I know.
it's
called the Boss.
The Mach 1 is like there's also a 428 Cobra Jet Mach 1, which is probably a better car than the Boss.
Yeah.
But the Boss 429 is just such a badass looking car. It's so wide with a huge scoop on the hood.
Yeah, I know which
It's
one you're
low and it has a big fucking motor in it. It's like 300 something horsepower.
Yeah.
It's only a 4-speed. It's just, and they were so rare. They didn't make many Boss 429s, but look at this thing. Look at this thing.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I know what it is.
Oh, you know what it looks like, but they have it's a specific hood scoop. This big ass hood.
Oh,
right here.
yeah.
Like, it's so beefy, dude.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking beefy. That's dope.
I had a 1970 Mustang that had a hood from a Boss on it.
Yeah.
But I think that's probably my dream car, I would say. Although there's a company called Velocity Restorations, and they make like brand new vintage Ford Broncos. So they put it's all brand new nuts and bolts, brand new drivetrain, motor, everything. So it's like driving a brand new car.
Yeah.
And they just did one for Mustang. So it's a brand new. It's a brand new 1968 Mustang.
So DeLorean is actually doing that because they're like complete resto mods, but it's like all updated, but they're $250K. I'm like,
so this is basically a brand new car, right?
Yeah.
It's brand new with a new engine in it.
it's probably got AC.
Yep. And
all the works.
It's like you turn it, you can drive it cross country. It's a brand new car.
Yeah.
And it's $300,000.
Yeah, I mean, like when they were doing that, when I looked at the ones with DeLorean, they're like, it's a new engine. Like this one will actually go 88 miles an hour or whatever. I'm just like, but yeah, I saw they were starting at like 250, and I was like, bro, like why don't you just sell? They have all these parts that when that oil guy whatever bought the fucking the DeLorean warehouse is full of these 1981 DMC 12s. Like you could just sell those for a decent price, but no.
Yep.
They want to just completely gut them and redo them and then sell them for $250K.
If there's one thing people know about me that know me in real life, if I want something, I buy it. I'm not like very frugal. I don't really save money very well. Mm-hmm. I never miss a bill payment, but I like to buy things. Yeah. I would have a real car problem if I was one of like a wealthy guy.
Oh, so would I.
Mm-hmm. I have a good friend of mine.
Cars and guitars and sneakers.
A good friend of mine, he keeps buying new houses and looks for more houses, mostly because so he has a place to put his cars. I'm like, just get a warehouse. So he's thinking about getting a warehouse.
Dude, there's that warehouse that's next to the left of Mates, like not where the U-Haul is, but to the left of it. Yeah. That's someone's fucking car warehouse.
Really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, it's a wealthy motherfucker, and there's like a front building there, and then the rest of it is all fucking cars.
So if you leave the Mates driveway and make a right, right on the left there's a nice 1970 Mustang covered up in a tarp in that parking lot that I keep wanting to go take a peek at.
And why don't you just do it?
I will. Let's wrap it up and go to Taco Bell and then go check out this car. Kyle, thank you for being the first guest of 2024.
Hey, thanks for letting me be the first guest of 2024.
It's always good to see you here. What was your favorite part of the show today?
I mean, probably when all the fat jokes that you made towards me.
They weren't fat jokes. They were big bone jokes. No, dude, you look great. You look great.
Thank you.
But you're going to look better at 300 pounds.
I'm really hoping I'm able to come back in June at just a sturdy 305.
Can you write down a note, Dickless, to widen the door here? Yeah. So we can get in, unless you want to walk in sideways. Or maybe we can bring you in through the ceiling.
Just knock this window out.
That might be the move.
Yeah.
We'll put in like a Kyle door.
Yeah.
You know those doggy doors the dogs have? We'll make a 10
door.
by 12 foot Kyle door.
An elephant door.
Remember in Dumbo when they're like trying to get... Anyway. Buddy, it's good to see you. I hope 2024 is the year of your dreams.
Thank you.
You have tours coming up?
Nothing booked yet.
Okay, but you do have a new record.
Yep, Die About It.
Bad Wolves, Die About It. It's on everywhere you can get new music.
Yeah, everywhere.
What's your favorite song from the record and why?
We have a song called NDA. It's kind of talking about just everything that we went through over the past couple of years. It's
turmoil, very tumultuous couple of years for the band.
Yeah, and there's also a really dope sax solo in it. So
really,
yeah.
Who played the sax?
His name is Saxel Rose.
Come on,
I'm dead serious. Saxel Rose, yeah.
Does he have his own project?
But he goes on tour with people. He's like a professional touring saxophone player.
Saxel Rose,
yeah,
that's amazing.
Yeah.
The song's called NDA.
Yeah.
That's your favorite. What's your favorite song to play live from the new record?
Ooh,
because it's a different thing. It's a totally different deal.
Probably either Bad Friend or Die About It, the title track. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, well, check out Bad Wolves on Spotify, Apple Music. Every time you're here, I tell you, I also want you to bring your podcast back.
I know. A couple people have asked me about it, but between I'm writing a couple of records right now, and I got some other things up my little Blade Runner sleeves. I just don't have time for it right now.
Are you still doing like trying to work on some dark wave kind of like
Yeah, I'm still doing that right now too.
If you ever want to do something together, I would love to. I'm into that kind of shit.
Let's do it.
Yeah. We can do dueling bass lines or some shit.
I mean, I play keyboards and sing.
I like that. I like that.
So
I want to lay down some guitar on it.
You can do whatever you want on it.
Thank you. Kyle Konkiel, where can people find you on social media?
KS Konkiel everywhere.
Konkiel.
Yep.
You've been very busy with stories lately, which I love. You pose a lot of good questions. You do a lot of Ask Me Anythings. You post some funny memes. I liked on tour when you were doing like daily updates of like where you're at.
Yeah, and the hair check.
Yeah, the hair check. You were sick for a lot of that tour, it seemed like.
So, bro, I had everything. You name it, I had it.
Chlamydia?
Yes,
Definitely.
definitely.
Good job. No, but you powered through. You did your daily updates, and fans of yours like myself, we appreciated it.
Yeah, it was a busy tour for me because I was also kind of music director and audio like guy for that tour because I set up the rig every day, our ear rig and our guitar rig, which was like one of the same because I program all the MIDI, so we don't have any footboards on stage.
Whoa!
Yeah,
So all the changes happen through the
computer.
Wow.
Yeah. Which if you were not really getting into it like I was, like I didn't really know much about it, it's a fucking pain in the ass. But once you know how to do it, it's really simple.
Beautiful.
But yeah, so I was like sick and then like, I gotta go set up the stage.
Brutal.
And then go
touring
back to
sick sucks.
Dude, it's the worst.
Like we're going to Europe. I'll doing a winter tour February with Porno for Pyros in the States.
Oh, P for P?
P for P. American tour buses you don't get as sick in, but being in Europe in the wintertime, because all the you don't know this, but the bunks have like gaps in the walls.
Yeah.
So everyone's breath just gets in every single bunk.
And farts.
Oh, poop matter.
Yeah, poop stuff. And also European buses, for some reason, they're always just the bunks are always just a little bit damp.
Ew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And a little warm.
Yeah, it can be, which is bad for a bus too.
Yeah.
So I'll be in Europe in May and June with Jane's and hoping not to get sick there. But we'll see what happens.
Well, just bring me back some Walker's prawn cocktail and
You got it.
All right.
I love you.
Hey, I love you more.
It's good to have you here. We'll have you back soon. We're going to talk some UFOs and we're going to start a Taco Bell podcast.
Fuck yeah.
Looking forward to it. Mr. Kyle Konkiel, thank you for being here. Bad Wolves still has a Patreon, right?
No,
No, you got rid of it.
that's a long story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we have a Patreon.
You do.
It's patreon.com/rareformradio. It's growing a lot. Like we're getting a lot of people signing up, and I appreciate it. You guys rule. We love you. Let's do more stuff in 2024. Everyone, thank Kyle. He's the best. We love him so much, and we'll have you back at least one more time this year.
All right.
All right.
All right.
And that, my friend, is a promise.
This is Lola, and I'm here to tell the world to stop being such pussies and listen to Rare Form Radio.